Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Franklin Field here in Franklin, Wisconsin, home of the Milwaukee Milkmen, for a special edition broadcast of boys baseball. I don't know what I'm saying, boys baseball, just baseball on Zaleski Sports between the Germantown Warhawks taking on the Hudson Raiders here at the PBR Showcase here tournament in Franklin. We already had a game going by early here today. Elijah Vanxlada here calling the game tonight here. Matt Peck producing. Matt Peck had the game earlier today between Greendale and Brookfield Central, which ended in a walk-off by Brookfield Central earlier today. That was a thriller here. And I'm sure we're going to be in a treat here tonight for this one as well, between the Warhawks and the Raiders. So we're going to give a little bit of starting lineups here for both teams as Coach Jay Wojcinski of Germantown and Coach Brent Blagan of Hudson do the coaches meeting with the umpires. First, for the visiting Hudson Raiders from all the way up of northwest Wisconsin, almost in Minnesota. Leading off for the Raiders, Logan Hagman, freshman, playing left field today. Number 5, Sam Abramson, sophomore, who's playing shortstop. Number 7, Landon Zuli, senior, who's playing third base. Number 10, Hunter Carlson, senior, who's playing catcher today. Number 16, if I get this one on here, Bazanson out there, who's playing catcher today. Carlson's playing catcher today. Number 10. I don't think on their roster sheet they have a 16, but Bazanson is DHing today for the Hudson Raiders. And then batting sixth, number 6 second baseman, Jack Solheed, senior. Number 11, Bennett Brathel, junior, who's playing first base. And number 1, Steele Holm, which it's almost a coincidence that he could steal home today. We'll see. Junior, who's playing center field today, and the guy in the bump for the Hudson Raiders today is number 4, Nick Hirsch, who's a junior here tonight here on the bump for the Hudson Raiders. The Raiders will be hitting first to start this one, as are the visitors, and the home team technically today is Germantown, coached by Jay Wojcinski. Leading off for the Warhawks is number 8. Let me get the lineup here now. Number 8, Ryan Ferguson, who's playing third base. Number 3, catcher Grady Cheever. Batting third, number 24, first baseman Carter Gordon. Batting fourth, number 4, right fielder Carson Dulac. Batting fifth, number 6, shortstop Logan Zavarel. Batting seventh and playing, I think I got that wrong. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 13, Colin Lazila. Batting seventh and playing center field, number 20, Liam Haglund. Batting eighth, number 10, outfielder Christian Griffin, who's a sophomore, and DHing for the Germantown Warhawks is number 12, Shaden Lantini for them here to round out the batting order. And on the mound for the Warhawks is number 11, Fletcher Fila, senior. So this is a really great game here coming in here. First night of PBR baseball here at the Rock in Franklin. First game here at Milkman Stadium between these two teams. As we want to remind you guys tonight of some of the sponsors tonight before we get started here when I pull it up. Tonight's game is sponsored by Fleet Farm. Pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof from all the brands you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. So now stepping into the box here for the Hudson Raiders. Leading it off is Logan Hagman, left fielder, who's batting right-handed. Germantown, I believe, ranked 17th by PBR, and Hudson ranked 7th by PBR. Got that spot on right away this morning. So 2 top 25 teams ranked by PBR, as a ball is going to be taken right outside for a ball. Almost hit him as Hagman is kind of into the box here to start the game. So again on the mound is Number 11, Fletcher Fila for the Germantown Warhawks as Hagman fouls that one off. Hudson's a team you don't want to mess with this season. They like to score a lot of runs this season, coming in 5-2 with the record here, beating Chippewa Falls their last game. As here comes the third pitch out of the 1-1 count. Fouls that one back again. That's a 1-2 count early. On Hagman. Gonna reset right now. Thankfully, right now we don't have to be in the wind, so we got some press box space here tonight and tomorrow, the whole day, which is I'm very thankful for because we were outside in 30 miles per hour winds on the rock fields earlier, but it was such a good game though, so I can't even complain about that. So the 1-2 pitch to Hagman. Fouls it off again at the back screen, and they'll do it again. Comes the 1-2 pitch once again. This one's hit high and deep to left field. Left fielder goes back at the track of the wall. Gone! A leadoff bomb for Logan Hagman. Double. Oh, it's a double. I thought that looked like it was gone for a sec, right? Didn't that? I thought it didn't even bounce over. It's gonna be a double, but a big hit to start the game. As now they're gonna give him the home run. So that's what I thought I saw at first too, because I didn't see it hit the ground at first. But Logan Hagman setting the tone for the Hudson Raiders to put them up 1-0 to start this ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Got that fastball right down the middle and took him deep left field. Just had Griffin, the left fielder, watching back on that one. Talk about a start for these Hudson Raiders. As now stepping into the plate now for Hudson is the shortstop, Abramson. He's trying to add on to their lead here early. First home run here we've seen so far this season in our young season here on Zaleski Sports. But how about that? First batter of the game, setting the tone. He must have got a good pitch to look at right there. Takes a pitch outside. I believe it's 1-1 now. Hudson ranked once again 7th by PBR, as that one's taken low for a ball 2. The 2-1 count fouls that one off to the back screen. There you go, 2-2 count. Fouls that one again off the back screen. You know, we might see that a couple times today where the ball's going to go there a lot. Come on. 2-2 once again to Abramson. Struck him out, swinging. First out of the game and a strikeout for Fila after that solo home run to start off the game. As now coming to the plate for the Hudson Raiders is Zuli, the third baseman. But I'm just shocked again that, wow, that first at-bat with Logan Hagman that got up and out of here in a hurry. There's even a fan going out there trying to search for that ball right now, as that one had a lot of pop to it and it got out in a hurry. As that one almost hits him right there. Almost hits Zuli that time. Here we go. 1-0 count. This one's taken outside for ball 1 or ball 2. 2-0 count. Takes it outside for ball 3. He's up on 3-0. Let's see if the first base coach for Hudson gives him the green light right here for Azuli. Having a little trouble with commands is Fletcher Fila right now. 3-0 count outside, and he walked him on 4 pitches. So not a good start for the pitcher, Fletcher Fila. Giving up a solo home run to start. He finally got a strikeout, and now a 4-pitch walk to the third baseman, Zuli. And now Carlson will come up to the plate for the cleanup hitter for Hudson. And this guy can hit the ball as well for the Raiders. Hudson's not a team you want to mess with here, but man, here we go. First pitch taken inside, just hit the corner for a strike 1. That one's goes behind the pitcher, and I think they're gonna give him the base to hit him, and runners are gonna be on first and second. It's a hit by pitch, and the brutal inning for Fletcher Fila starts to continue here, as now it's a solo home run, strikeout, walk, and a hit by pitch. The command not looking too hot for him, as now Bezanson, the designated hitter for Hudson, will come to the plate, up 1-0. That one's taken a little outside again, almost clipped him that time. Maybe if they walk another batter or something right here, Jay Wojcinski or somebody from the Germantown bench will have to come out, dugout will have to come out and possibly calm him down a little bit here, as he's throwing a lot of balls early. 1-0 count. Almost hit him again, and it stays 2-0. Fletcher Fila not really giving him some strikes right now, as now finally the catcher, Cheever, will go out to give Fila some time to get some rest real quick, or a break before he resets here, as the last 6 pitches he's thrown were balls. And we'll see if this talk on the mound is crucial to him. Here we go. 2-0 count to Bezanson. Takes that one high for ball 3. 7 straight balls now thrown. Now be a little bit careful here. Load the bases up for Sohiel, the second baseman, potentially. I don't know if third base coach is going to give Bezanson the green light here, as this one's taken inside for strike 1. That one's taken inside as well for strike 2. So it's a full count now on Bezanson, with Zuli and Carlson on first and second. 23 pitches for Fila thrown here in the first inning. This one grounded and just got a tip of it going right back to the back screen. As we'll do the 2-2 over once again. You know, Hudson, for the way they traveled, you would almost want to hope they win. They had like a 3-4 hour drive, I believe. Pretty much not too far from Minneapolis and Minnesota. They're just on the border, kind of close to that Mississippi River. But they're in that same conference as the teams from Eau Claire Memorial. We have some coverage up there with those teams with Zaleski Sports. As this pitch is up and lined over the pitcher, and he just tags him and tries to get a double play at first. They get them both. Did they get them both? Yeah, that's 2 outs here. They're going to say they didn't tag the guy at second, and then they get the guy at first. So runners advance to second and third on that ground out by Bezanson. And now Sohiel will come to the plate now for the Hudson Raiders. As now Jay Wojcinski trying to come out for some explanation right now. Because I think I think maybe Lesila, the second baseman for Germantown, got the tag on him right there. But I think Jay Wojcinski just trying to confirm, make sure that was the right call. And it was a quick discussion right there. They're going to have it second and third with 2 outs here, and Hudson leads 1-0. With Sohiel coming right back up to the plate, the second baseman. Jack Sohiel. First pitch taken inside for strike 1. It's been a kind of a long inning for Fletcher Fila on the mound, but he's definitely starting to get his composure back and settling in a little bit. 0-1 count. Takes another one on the outside corner for strike 2. 0-2. So now Jack Sohiel down 0-2 on the count. There we go. 0-2 count, taking a little outside for ball 1. 1-2 count now on Sohied. Fila try to get out of it right here. This one's taken inside, hits the corner for strike 3. And that will take us to the end of the middle of the first inning. Hudson, led by a solo home run by Logan Hagman to start this game off, lead 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome you back to Franklin Field here for the Prep Baseball Report Showcase here at the Milkman Stadium in Franklin, Wisconsin. Elijah Vincelado with you alongside Matt Peck here on Zaleski Sports. Got a really great one tonight here between these two teams. As Hudson set the tone to start this game with a leadoff bomb. Now starting on the mound here to start the bottom of the first for the Hudson Raiders is pitcher Nick Hirsch, number 4 junior, who's on the mound here, right-hander. And the starting lineups now for the Germantown Warhawks, coached by Jay Wojcinski. Leading off for him is third baseman Ryan Ferguson, second catcher Grady Cheever, first baseman Carter Gordon, right fielder Carson Dulac, shortstop Logan Zauer, second baseman Colin Lesila, number 20 center fielder Liam Hagelin, batting number 10 left fielder Christian Griffin, and rounded out off the designated hitter number 12 Shaden Lentini. So let's see if the Germantown Warhawks can try to even this game up now after a leadoff solo home run last inning by Hudson. As both teams ranked in the top 25 by PBR, as the Germantown Warhawks come in ranked number 17 and Hudson comes in 7th. And stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, we're not done just yet with PBR games here at the Rock. We'll be back here at the Milkman Stadium tomorrow morning and evening, starting with tomorrow morning with these Hudson Raiders once again taking on the Franklin Sabres, who pretty much have home field advantage with where we're at here in Franklin, Wisconsin, as this first pitch is taken on the inside corner for a strike. And then tomorrow night, we'll have Kettle Moraine versus St. Thomas More live here. I'll have the call for that one, as Matt Peck has the one tomorrow morning with Franklin and Hudson. As that should be a great one tomorrow night, I believe at 7:30 as well. 9 a.m. and 7:30 tomorrow night. Eat breakfast with us and eat dinner with us tomorrow. Honestly, you guys could be eating dinner with us right now too, as that pitch is taken. Doesn't pay attention to that one. Outside for a ball. So 1-1 is the count to Ferguson. That one's taken, not a little high strike right there for a 1-2 count now to Ryan Ferguson, the third baseman. Like I said earlier, Hudson likes to get out and about scoring early. They've scored, I believe, 10 runs in at least 3 of their games so far this year, so that's no joke. As this one's a 1-2 count now to Ferguson. This one's fouled off into the seats where not really a lot of fans from Hudson traveled down here. It looks like seems like we only got a family here. Germantown, we've got a good crowd here tonight. Germantown on about like 45 minute drive from Franklin. But a 3 to 4 hour drive for Hudson, that's no joke of a drive right there. As this one's popped up again, right to the Hampton Inn and Suites outside of the stadium. So we're going to do the 1-2 again. Ryan Ferguson followed off the last 2 balls. Let's see what he's got right here. The 1-2 pitch. Almost hit him right there as he backs out of the way. Outside for ball 2. 2-2 is the count. No outs here, as this is the leadoff man to start the inning. Wouldn't this be something if Ryan Ferguson could go deep right here to match what Logan Hagman did in the first inning for Hudson? As that one's fouled right outside of the stadium again, and it's going to head right to Rawson Avenue. So we will do the 2-2 again now. It's good to see that Ryan Ferguson is at least putting the ball in play, right, or not in play. Keeping contact with the ball here. He's just being a little bit late with it. There we go, the 2-2 again. 8th pitch of the at-bat, grounded to third. Third baseman Abramson throws it to first. Not in time. The ball falls out of the glove of Brathel. And Ferguson's going to get into second here. I think they're going to call that a infield or error probably, honestly. As now Ferguson gets to second safely with no outs. So now coming to the plate for Germantown is Grady Cheever, the catcher, number 3. Lefty batter. That was a heck of an at-bat by Ryan Ferguson up first there. Staying disciplined. Got a couple balls, and already the catcher Carlson for Hudson trying to talk to his guy Nick Hirsch a little bit here just to calm him down a little bit. And after that long at-bat, seems trying to get everyone on the same page right now before they face Grady Cheever. That was a little bit of a wicked error right there, as Abramson tried to throw it to Brathel at first. Made a pretty good throw on it. Just couldn't pick it, was Brathel at first, and then easily got past him, and then Ferguson easily got the second. So we have a guy on second with no outs here in the top of the first. With Grady Cheever up to the plate now. First pitch is taken low for ball 1. Got a mostly cloudy night here in Franklin, Wisconsin. It's been 30-mile-per-hour winds as much as it's been up here, at least when we were up at the rock fields here. I think it's starting to slow down a little bit as I went down earlier before the game started, but it's definitely no joke of weather here today as that ball's fouled to the back screen. Matt Peck could tell you how his fans were feeling during that game, holding the camera the whole game, as that wind was no joke, blowing right into our face, blowing right in the camera, but we bared through it, and we got through that game and that fun walk-off at the end. And now we're for another treat here tonight with Hudson and Germantown with the Hudson 1-0 lead. As Cheever takes time out, wants to regather himself right there. So 1-1 pitch to Cheever. That one's taken on the right corner for ball 2. Nick Kirsch really working that pitch count earlier. Just 2 batters faced so far. Only 11, or I should say not only. He's already got up to 11 pitches through, not even through 2 batters yet. As this one's popped up almost to us, right into the seats. Right into the Germantown faithful, as now it's a full, or 2-2 count now to Cheever, with Carter Gordon, the first baseman, due next. Here we go, the 2-2 count to Cheever. That ball's taken in for strike 3. Hit that right corner, and Nick Hirsch hit that right spot right at that same time and gets the first out of the inning, a huge one right there for him. As now coming up to the plate is Carter Gordon, the first baseman for Germantown. That was a huge out for Hirsch right there after giving up that brutal infield error right there after fighting through for 8 pitches in that at-bat. So now the power-hitting first baseman, Carter Gordon, enters the box, and first pitch is taken right outside for ball 1. Base hit could potentially tie this game up here, as Ryan Ferguson's got a bit of speed on him, as you saw earlier in that first at-bat. That one popped up to deep right field. Runner goes back at the track. It's caught by the right fielder that time. I had to get up on my feet that time. Let's see who that was. Majinski, I'm going to try my best to pronounce it. Metajinski catches that one in right field. But he made a pretty good play in right field for a big out number 2. The runner tagged to third. Ferguson tagged to third. And Majinski made a pretty good play on it here, as, like I said, Carter Gordon had some really good pop in his bat, and he made that one all of his money right there with that big hit. So a guy on third with 2 outs. Big swing and a miss for Carson Dulac, the right fielder who's batting cleanup right now for these Germantown Warhawks. Can't get a sacrifice fly now as you're up to 2 outs, as the outfield's playing a little bit deep right now. And also got to play kind of in as well, just in case. A base hit's happening right here. Well, either way, a base hit gives them the tie right here. As this one's popped up to right field. Majewski, he had kind of trips a little bit. This one goes to the track, and it bounces through. Had a bad read on it, was Majewski, as going to second base is Carson Dulac. And the Germantown Warhawks have tied this game up as Dulac does a celebration at second base. It just looked like Majewski didn't have the right beat on that one, as right away when he looked back at it, he kind of slipped a little bit, and then he got back up, slipped again. As now another mound visit here. Hudson really just having a little bit of troubles in the field right now, it seems like. As the catcher, Carlson's going to talk with them again in an infield mound visit, just to calm them down once again. Up to 17 pitches here in the first inning. Tie game at 1. But this one's already set to potentially be a higher scoring game than our last game with Greendale Brookfield Central. We've already seen a home run and already a couple of deep balls here in the bottom of the first. What do we do for next? A grand slam? Some point in this game, as it's 1-1 still in the bottom of the first with 2 outs. Zaverill takes the plate now for Germantown. That one goes to the back screen as the runners. Dulac is easily going to advance to third. Logan Zaverill, a base hit away from giving the Germantown Warhawks the lead. Nick Hirsch having a little bit of trouble on the mound here early. As they're going to give him a little mound visit again now. It's like the second or third time now Carlson's going to talk with Hirsch at the mound. Just doesn't seem like they're running solid right now here. Even the guys in the field, a couple of plays from third and a guy from right field. Majeski not making that play. So a 1-0 count in the bottom of the first with the guy on third. 2 outs. Tie game. Hirsch's pitch bounces off the glove of Carlson. And it'll be 2-0 count to Logan Zaverill. It's got to be our latest start here on Zaleski Sports tonight, as we got a 7:30 first pitch here tonight. Later than 7:30, I should say. As this one goes to the back screen again, the runner's going to the plate. He's easily going to score. Carlson having trouble at the plate now, and things just looking very sloppy for Hudson early right now, as Dulac easily scores from third as that ball once again gets past Carlson. It's been error after error troubles for Hudson to start this game, to give Germantown a 2-1 lead. So that solo home run to start the game by Logan Hagman doesn't even matter anymore, as now they will have to play from behind again. Or I shouldn't say again. Now they have to play from behind. As this pitch is taken up high for ball 2. 2 is the count on Logan Zaverill. Talk about a thrilling first night here at the PBR tournament here in Franklin, Wisconsin. We've had a lot of great games here early, not just our game with Greendale and Brookfield Central earlier, but games like Sussex Hamilton's game and Muskego versus St. Thomas More earlier. We've also got Kettle Moraine playing right now at the fields across. If you guys could see the lights on the stream in the background, that's where they're all playing right now. But this is the main event, the main card field, if you will. As a 2-2 count to Zaverill again, taken way outside. This time Carlson makes the play. I'm sure he would have wanted that earlier in the at bat when Dulac was at third. That's 3 errors already for Hudson earlier in this game, and that's really costing him right now. Struck him out on the 2-2 pitch. Nick Hirsch gets out of it and only gives up 2 runs, but it's 2-1 here at the end of the first inning. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Big Putts is the greatest indoor mini golf experience in the universe, as determined by unofficial independent voting. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield is open 7 days a week. Plan your next night out, weekend, birthday party, company outing, or an afternoon delight of mini golf at Big Putts. After a round of golf, test your skill in the area's best arcade. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield and Big Putts on Facebook. I like Big Putts and I cannot lie.
Welcome back to Franklin, Wisconsin for the PBR Baseball Showcase here on Zaleski Sports. Elijah Vanks-Lada with you here for the top of the second inning. We're in for a treat here as we've had a pretty eventful first inning. Top of the first, led up by a solo home run by Logan Hagman. And then a couple of errors on the bottom of first to give Germantown the lead here 2-1 early. If this game's going to end in a shootout scoring, we might be here late. And that's something Hudson doesn't really want when they got to play at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning against Franklin. So stepping in the box now for Hudson is number 11, Brathel. Bennett Brathel taking it up to the plate here, who made the error in the first inning, trying to bounce back with a hit here as this one hit to the ground and right back up to his elbow guard, as now the count is 1-2 on him. Fletcher Fila, other than that solo home run, hasn't been that bad so far here. That pitch count definitely going up here as he's up to 32 pitches now, but 1-2 count now taken in for strike 3. Fila with his third strikeout of the night. Only giving up one hit. He's had some pretty good command so far here, other than that solo home run, like I said, early in this game. So 1 out retired here. And now coming up to bat is the center fielder, steal home. You want to imagine if he gets on base, he'll steal home, right? It's a very cool name to have when you play baseball and you have the name Steal Home. Or I don't even think that's his steal home at the plate now. I think he's just playing field today, as it's right fielder Chase Meszczynski now at the plate. On Game Changer is weird. It says so 1-1 count to Meszczynski. That ball's taken outside for another ball. Two-one count. This one taken in for a strike. It's full count now. It's actually a full count now as he's already had 3 balls on him. 3-2 count to Jace Meszczynski, as this one's popped up and out of the stadium. Oh, hits the metal roof right there. So it stays a full count now as Meszczynski tries to work the count of Fila. This one's taken high for ball 4, and Meszczynski gets on for the leadoff walk. And that was no biggie. That was an 8-pitch walk right there. And that's trying to set the tone for his guys right there. Is he? I must have forgot to put him on. That's on me. But Steele Holmes up to bat. Now I could say if he gets on base, he might steal home. But all jokes aside, let's see if he can actually get on base here. As this one taken outside for ball 1, almost hit him. Almost clipped him right there on the jersey. As he had to back out the way a little bit. 1-0 count to steal home. With 1 out right in the same spot outside for ball 2. 2-0 count to steal home. With Fletcher Fila on the mound with 41 pitches thrown here in the first 2 innings here. 2-0 count. This one hit high and deep, popped up. Dulac going on it, and he's got a beat on that one for out number 2. It always seems like all of those balls that get hit up high in the air have a good chance, but this one definitely had some carry to it, I should say. So 2 outs now in the top of the second. 2-1 lead for Germantown. First pitch taken outside for the batter, Logan Hagman. Back to the top of the order right now. He's kind of got that Ozzie Albies batting stance going right now. As he calls time right there. It's almost like he heard me say that. Right as I said, it's like he's got that Ozzie Albies batting stance. He stepped out of the box, but Logan Hagman, I can't even complain with him because he hit that solo home run in that first inning to left field. That one just got out here. And that's no cheapie right there. Obviously, these fields are smaller than the MLB field, but there's still deep fields here. Here we go. That pitch is taken outside. 3-0 count now. I can imagine if the third base coach is telling him, can you swing right here? Because he's definitely got some power. As Christian Griffin, the left fielder, the guy that was running back, and is pretty deep in the right field, almost at the warning track right now for Griffin. 3-0 count. Taken right down the middle for strike one on Hagman. Fletcher Field up to 47 pitches now on the night. As you still, I don't think you should hang something to him right here. I think you'd be safe with the walk right here with the power Logan Hagman has. As he takes his second time right here. I think you get unlimited times in this too. So he's gonna take his time and try to potentially hit another home run right here. Maybe we'll see. Did it just like that on that first at bat in that first inning, like it was nothing. So the 3-1 count taken. Just hit that right corner for strike two. And we're at a full count now here. 3-2 count with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Germantown leads 2-1 with Hudson up to bat. The power hitting Logan Hagman at the plate, who hit that homer in the first inning. Trying to put the Raiders right back on top here early. Full count. Struck him out. Swinging. Fletcher Field gets his revenge this time. And they leave one runner on the base. As we head to the middle of the second inning, still 2-1. Germantown leads 2-1 on Hudson. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the bottom of the second inning from the PBR tournament here in Franklin, Wisconsin at The Rock. Elijah Vincelata with you here on Zaleski Sports alongside Matt Peck producing our first two games here. I guess you could say after this game we're halfway through our coverage of the PBR tournament here between Germantown and Hudson. As tomorrow night we've got a new fresh set of two games here. Matt Peck will have us covered for Franklin and Hudson tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So you guys can eat breakfast with us tomorrow morning, wake up to us. And tomorrow night I will have the call again for St. Thomas More versus Kettle Moraine. As this first pitch is taken on the inside corner for strike one. Is up to bat right now for Germantown is number 13, Lazila. Nick Hirsch doing a pretty good job on the mound so far, other than some of the guys in the fields making a couple errors. Other than that, it's been a pretty solid night. They just got to clean up those errors as that one's batted down the center field for a base hit. And Leslie leads it off And gets a base knock right down the middle for Germantown. As now the center fielder, Hagelin, will come up to the plate now. Liam Hagelin. So that's the first walk of the night issued by Hirsch. As he tries to go pick-off attempt right there at first, he won't get him. I definitely still feel the breeze in here tonight, but thank goodness we're in a press box right now, because I'll tell you what, if we were outside right now, we'd be freezing. This one's taken on the right inside corner for strike one. The 0-1 pitch to Liam Hagelin. Almost gets hit by that one as he takes ball one. Here in the bottom of the second inning. Germantown still has yet to get their... Well, they just got their first base hit here, but in that first inning, they hit that grounder, and that error pretty much set them up with all those errors in that first inning. As the 1-1 count, big swing and a miss as that one... Hirsch gets him to chase low that time. So 1-2 count to Liam Hagelin with no outs here in the bottom of the first with Lezila at first base. That one's taking a little outside again. 2-2 is the count now. Did that hit him or no? He struck him out. He struck him out, yeah. Right? He struck him out. So strike three. That one just hit the corner. It almost looked like he hit him, right? Kind of looked like he hit him at first, but I think he might have swung on that one. So strike three for out number one. Hudson could use a pretty big double play right here. Germantown just looking to add on to their lead as this one trying to pick off Lezila again, the speedy Lezila at first base. With Christian Griffin at the plate for Germantown now. This one fouled out to, jeez. Yeah, that one run right to the window up here in the press box. If that happens to us, that glass shatters, it's over. Man, that would be crazy. But that's how you say, you don't play baseball in the backyard because it could hit someone's window. It's no cheapie right there. As the runner goes to second, Lezila throw to second, not in time, as he keeps his lead on the bag that time. He had a good jump on it right away, and Lezila gets a stolen base out to second base. So now that's a huge one right there, as now hit with Lezila's stolen base, Hudson cannot turn a double play anymore. Christian Griffin with the 0-1 count, 0-2 count now. Or what? 1-1 count. Lezila's got a pretty big lead on second base right now as Hirsch is looking at him as he takes that ball high for ball two. 2-1 is the count now. Lezila's speed is no joke, and after those two pickoff attempts, he wanted to try it and try to fool him this time. So 2-1 as now he takes a timeout. Base hit could give him a 3-1 lead. Gets out early right now. This has got the senses for a long game. Last game, we cruised. It's like 2 hours right through it. As this one's a swing and a miss. Throw to second. Did not get him that time. As now it's a 2-2 count to Christian Griffin. You got to be careful right here with the lead Lazila has. It's either you go if he swings or you don't. Because if you go like halfway, they're going to try to get you when you have that big lead like that at second base. Here we go, the 2-2 count over again. Taken low for ball 3. As now Germantown's starting to show that discipline at the plate. Taking some balls and strikes. And just getting the barrel on that ball. Griffin's going to use another one of his timeouts. So we do the full count again. Hirsch deals. Swing and a miss. Right down the middle. And back-to-back strikeouts now for Nick Hirsch. And I think it's safe to say he's starting to settle in a little bit now with 2 outs now in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 2nd. If we started at 7, maybe. But baseball usually we have at least a 2-hour game. Well, Nick Hirsch steps off the mound right there as number 12 designated hitter Shaden Lentini comes out to bat for his first of the night. First pitch to the back screen. Runner goes a third, and he's going to get there easily. And that's about the 3rd time now. Hirsch has thrown one on the ground, and Carlson could have come up with it. That's been a big reason why Hudson now trails Germantown 2-1. Just got to be able to control it. But that one, I think that was a little bit on Hirsch right there. That one got a little bit out of hand. The back screen here is no joke. It's not like the PBR Rock Stadium where you have only a limited amount of room behind the plate. This one's like a professional minor league stadium. So if another pass ball gets by, I guarantee you it's going to score another run for Germantown. As the pitch is 1-0 count to Lentini. 2-0 count to Lentini. 1-1 count. As this one's fouled to the back screen, 1-2 count. Hirsch could use a big swing and a miss from Lentini right here. As it's now a 1-2 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 1st. Germantown leads 2-1. Try to add on to the lead with a base hit right here. Here we go. Hirsch's pitch. Taken on that right corner, struck him out, and 3 straight strikeouts after the base hit to finish the inning. As we end the 2nd inning with a 2-1 score with Germantown 2, Hudson 1 at the PBR Tournament Showcase on Zaleski Sports. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
For the best price on the Bowtie brand, all roads lead to Griffin Chevrolet in the Auto Mall.
Lease this 24 Chevrolet Trax for $255 a month for 36 months. Or when you lease this 24 Chevrolet Silverado, pay just $348 for 36 months.
Find new roads, discover old friends. There's no better way than with a Griffin Chevrolet.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or 0 sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Franklin Field in Franklin, Wisconsin for the PBR Baseball Tournament live here on Zaleski Sports. 2-1's a score. Germantown leads on Hudson through 2 innings. Elijah Vankslada with you here alongside Matt Peck producing. We got our first full day, I should say our first day with a doubleheader here with Greendale and Brookfield Central earlier with Matt Peck on the call with the Brookfield Central comeback and walk-off at the end of that game. That was relatively low scoring, but it almost worked in our favor for this game tonight here with Germantown and Hudson. As that game ended roughly around 6:15 and it started at 4. Just a little under 2 hours for a game that only scored 3 runs. I think that really helped Greendale because they had a game at Cudahy right down the street at their high school. right at 7 p.m. But the first pitch is taken in for a ball. So that one's also taken in for a ball. Ball 2 on Sam Abramson. The 2-0 to Abramson. Taken high for ball 3. And Fila going to have to come back in this one. Down 3-0 right now in the count. Won't expect a chase right here as he's just going to take and concede the pitch right down the middle for strike 1. That one's taken high for ball 4, and Abramson starts this one up for the walk. Tonight's game is sponsored by Griffin Ford. Right now at Griffin Ford Waukesha, it's the ultimate New Year special. Griffin will inspect and rotate tires, check battery, complete multi-point inspection, check your heat, change your wiper blades and air filter, all for $179.95. That's Griffin Ford of Waukesha. Big swing and a miss to start the at-bat for Zuli. And the senior Landon Zuli at the plate here. We went 0 for 1 to start this game at the top of the third. Hudson looked to put themselves right back in this game as he swings and miss again right there. Looked like he wasn't sure on that one. Both pitches looked like he was a little late on them. So he's going to have to work his way behind now, down 0-2 in the count here in the top of the third. Here we go. 0-2 count. Taken outside for ball 1, a little high that time. As Fletcher Field up to 57 pitches now. And Landon Zuli trying to get a big hit right here to potentially tie or take the lead for Hudson early in this game still. Looks like there's already a guy starting to kind of loosen up in that bullpen for Germantown as this one blooped into center field, left center. That one's going to fall for a base hit. Abramson to third. Zuli to second. And it's a bloop double for Landon Zuli, and that's just what the doctor ordered for Hudson right there, at a big hit right there. That one was had some hang time right there. That one was carrying up in the air, and that one just wouldn't come down. And Hagelin, the center fielder for Germantown, wasn't ready for that one, and now a base hit could give Hudson the lead right back, as now Jay Wozinski will come to the mound and talk to Fila and try to calm him down a little bit now before he faces the catcher, Carlson. While he does that, we're going to give a couple more sponsors. Looking for a great family entertainment? Look to Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield. Full indoor 18-hole mini golf course, arcade, games, and more. Also look to Big Putts for your next birthday party and family gathering. Call Big Putts at 414-373-0505 to book your event now, and visit Big Putts on Facebook. I like Big Putts, and I cannot lie.
Same here.
Matt Peck says the same. As now Hudson gets a threat going here. A walk and a base hit. A walk and a double to start this one here. As now Hunter Carlson trying to put the Raiders right back on top. Would imagine what their sleep schedule looks like here with how late this game could end, as they got to wake up less than 12 hours from now, get at the field. I mean, Matt Peck, your sleep schedule is going to be important too, because you're calling the game. We'll see if you'll yawn at all, as this one's grounded to second base. Lazila throws it to first. A run's going to score. This game's tied again, as it's a good job by Hunter Carlson just putting that ball in play, grounding out. Advances Landon Zuli to third base, as another grounder will give Hudson the lead now. So now we're tied at 2 here in the top of the third with 1 out. Zuli at third. Now coming to the plate is Bazanson. Taking a ball early. I want to take in inside for another ball. Brandon Bezanson, the designated hitter tonight for Hudson, takes another pitch outside. He's down 3-0 in the count. You would almost figure if Bezanson walks right here, it's almost a good scenario for Germantown right now, as if he's in first and the guy that's coming up the plate, he could ground out into a double play, and this inning could be over, ending tied. That one's taken in for strike one that time, right down the middle. So 3-1's the count on Benjamin Bezanson. That one's taken low for ball 4, and we got runners on the corners with one out here in the top of the third. As it looks like there's a guy in the Germantown bullpen starting to warm up a little bit right now. Just getting a little loose. As the catcher, Grady Cheever, giving Fila the sign. Fila up to 64 pitches now. After a pretty good second inning, starting to fall a little bit behind now in the top of the third. That one's a big swing and a miss that time to start the at-bat, as Jack Soheed tried to go deep on that first pitch with that power swing. 0-1 count to Soheed. Takes a timeout. We will see Hudson again tomorrow morning against Franklin at 9 a.m. Taking inside for strike 2 on Jack Soheed. Fletcher Field looking for a big strikeout right here, or a inning-ending double play potentially to get out of this jam, as this game is tied now. 0-2 count. Just fouled that one off right there. Just got a piece of it. And that's what you got to do when you're down 0-2 and you want to try to come back. Just try to keep that ball and make some contact with it. So we'll do the 0-2 count over again to Jack Soheed with one out. This one hit a bloop to center field. Hagelin's got it. Runner tags from third. Zuli's going to easily score from third, as that ball hit deep enough, and Hudson has retaken the lead, 3-2 now. Off of a sac fly by Jack Soheed to send Landon Zuli home to the plate. And that's all you got to do right there. Recognizing there's only one out, just put some power onto it, get it to center field, make the center fielder throw it in, and the throw was cut off. So Hudson retakes a 3-2 lead with 2 outs here in the top of the third, with Bezanson still at first, and now to the plate for him is the catcher, Hunter Carlson now. Brathel, excuse me. I'm going to be honest with you, I think I wrote it wrong on my card. That's probably why I'm messing it up a little bit. So Ben Brathel is at the plate right now for Hudson. Takes a ball low for ball 2. It's a 2-1 count now on him. Imagine Fletcher Fila coming close to the end of his night here, as he's already getting up there with this pitch count. Up to 72 pitches now in the night here through 2.5 innings. 2-1 count. Taken outside for ball 3. It's a 3-1 count with 2 outs now. And Hudson looking to put another ball in play here, maybe be a little bit more disciplined and draw another walk. 3-1 to Ben Brathel. Runner goes to second, and it doesn't even matter anyways because you walked him. So now, runners are on first and second with Bezanson and Brathel Now coming to the plate is, it looks like a pitching change is coming now for Germantown. As that will be the end of the day for Fletcher Field with 73 pitches and a couple Ks, but started the game off with that solo home run, started to feel himself in that second inning, and now in the third inning, a couple bloop singles and a couple walks has given Hudson the lead right back. So 3 earned runs at the end of the night for Fletcher Field with 74 pitches, as now number 1 will come into pitch for Germantown is Evan Lauer. Number 1, Evan Lauer pitching for Germantown. Getting warmed up right now as Jay Wojcinski takes out him as he will prepare to face Metzinski at the plate now for Hudson. So we're going to read a couple more ads now. Griffin Hub Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Milwaukee has over 125 vehicles in stock and ready to preview, and over 35 in transit to the dealership. Find a large selection and deals of new and pre-owned Dodge Chargers and Challengers. Driving a style and saving this 2024 at Griffin Hub Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Milwaukee. Today's game is brought to you by Asher Exteriors. Call Asher's for your free no-obligation estimate at 888-GO-ASHER or visit goasher.com. That's goasher.com. Get off the ladder and get gutter helmet and with Asher Lasting Exteriors. Trust the experts on your most valuable asset, your home. Give them a call today at 888-GO-ASHER. So 3-2 lead. Now Hudson retakes it with a 2-run inning so far here in the top of the third and potentially counting here as Fletcher Field has been pulled by Jay Wojcinski, and Lauer will come back. Evan Lauer will come into the game to relief for him and to get out of this third inning jam. Hudson definitely doing a good job here tonight, just putting the ball in play, staying disciplined at the plate, and making good plays with it here, as this game was started with a setting the tone home run with Logan Hagman. That's something you don't see every day. I mean, not as common in high school baseball, but it's the first time we've called the game on Zaleski Sports and we've seen a home run. So that's definitely cool to see right there. So 3-2 lead as Metzinski takes the plate now for Hudson. Starts off with an 0-1 count as he calls timeout right there. The pitcher calls timeout that time. It's a good thing I have the roster right in front of me, the whole entire roster of Germantown. Otherwise, Game Changer doesn't even have a name for the pitcher on the mound right now, but it's Evan Lauer on the mound right now, the junior who plays infield and pitcher. One 0 count to Metzinski. This one popped and fouled right out of the stadium. Right back to Rawson Avenue again. It's now to 1-1 count. Well, I tell you, this has been a long top of the third inning. We're already at 8:45. This game is on pace to go past 10:30, honestly. And ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned again to our post game today, as I'm gonna be going down to interview our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game and the winning coach, whether it's Jay Wojcinski or Coach Brent Blagan. He takes that ball in for a strike. It's 1-2 now to Metzinski. Took a strike looking that time. Evan Lauer trying to get the Germantown Warhawks out of damage right now. In the top of the third, 1-2. That one's hit. That's going to bloop. Is that going to fall into the hands, of Duloc, and Germantown gets out of it as we head to the bottom of the third. But Hudson retakes the lead with a 2-run inning. Now they lead 3-2 as we head in the middle of the third. Germantown's bat's coming up next. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Franklin Field here in Franklin, Wisconsin for the Prep Baseball Showcase here at The Rock. Elijah Vincelado with you on Zaleski Sports for baseball coverage between Hudson versus Germantown. Two teams not close from each other, not even close. Hudson's from the northwest side of the state. Let's see how far they are from here. Hudson traveled 312 miles to get here and a 4.5-hour drive on the dot. So that's no joke of a drive right there. I'm sure the guys were feeling it coming off of the bus getting here, but there's no doubt they're staying the night here tonight. Obviously.
I think they're going home.
All right, if they were going home, that would be something else, man. You would pretty much just go home and come back right away because you got that 9 a.m. game against Franklin right at Franklin Field right here tomorrow morning. Hudson trying to go 2-0 here and make this trip all worth it. Has left fielder Landon Hagman grittying right now. He was. That ball's taken outside for ball 2 now with Ryan Ferguson at the top of the order at the plate. So this is the first time Germantown works through their batting order. As now he's on the count 2-0 now. That one taken inside, hit that right corner for strike 1. Nick Hirsch on the mound again still on the mound for Hudson. He's up to 44 pitches now in the night. Doing a pretty good job. I would imagine he'll be in here for a while as long as he keeps the score where it is and not letting it get out of hand. But other than a few errors by Hudson, they've been pretty dominant on the pitching side. And they definitely got their hitting to make up for it. – 3-1 count to Ferguson. One taken low for ball 4. And he will take his base to lead it off here in the third inning, bottom of the third. As now coming to the plate is Grady Cheever, the catcher for Germantown. Good start for the inning here, being disciplined at the plate by Ryan Ferguson. It's now the lefty on righty matchup now. As you can see, I'm just looking at the flags outside and center field, and that's how you can tell the wind is still really blowing right now. At least when we're calling the game right now, we don't have to hear the wind blowing right in our face. So this at-bat starts with a ball outside. 1-0. That one taken a little low. A generous call by the ump right there. Looked a little low to me, but they're going to give the call to the strike right there. Strike one looking that time. As that one goes through, Carlson is not going to throw to second, as a little bit of wild pitch right there, and Ryan Ferguson easily steals the second base. That's about the fourth time now that Nick Hirsch has thrown a wild pitch, as now Hunter Carlson going to tell him one more time, let's not get too many of those balls too far in the dirt. And that's one of the reasons why Germantown's got some runs on the board right now. And they don't want to make that another reason why they can potentially tie or take the lead right here. As Ferguson messing with his lead right now. As this one popped up to center field. Home has a beat on it. As Ferguson tags a third. The throw is cut off. And it's a sac fly right there to get the runner over to third. As now Ferguson goes to third with one out here in the bottom of the third inning. A deep fly ball could tie this game up. We're in ourselves for a treat tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A really great game here, as the catcher's going to go to the mound again. Hunter Carlson's going to talk with Nick Hirsch and get him ready for the power hitting Gordon right now. He hit one deep to right field, just missed it. But like I said earlier, Carter Gordon's got a lot of pop in his bat. And this one, line to center field. This game is tied, and Carter Gordon with the left center base hit has tied this game up in the bottom of the third, and this game is going just back and forth right now. We are tied. That was a line shot, line drive to left center field that time for Carter Gordon, as now Carson Dulac will come to the plate and try to do some more damage for Germantown in the bottom of the third with one out. This one taken inside for strike one to start the at-bat. Dulac 1 for 1 today here. He had one of those bloop singles in that first inning. As this one fouled off, just got a tip on it as the count goes to 0-2 now. My goodness, we've had a couple long innings so far here. We're only not even three through, and it's almost 9 o'clock already. Did you imagine? 1.5 hours through 3 innings. We won't get out of here till almost 11. It's a good thing we live close. As that ball is another wild pitch. This is the fifth one. The big guy is going to second base. Hey, how about that stolen base for Gordon? The big boy that time gets to second base with a stolen base, and the dugout loves it. It's almost like Roddy Tellez stealing a base, right? It's like. The problem is Roddy Tellez wasn't good. And how about that? And that one wasn't even that bad of a wild pitch, and he was cruising to second base right there. As this one fouled off right there. So a 1-2 count to Carson Dulac. Dulac, oh my goodness, he gets hit hard with his hand right there, and that's going to sting a little bit with the weather right now too. As he gets hit hard in the hand, and Coach Jay Wojcinski is going to check up on him right now just to make sure he's all right. But he's going to try to toughen it out and go to first right away. Wait a minute. think the ump is discussing a potential foul ball off of that. It might have hit his knob. I thought it was a hit pitch, but we'll see what these umps and Jay Wojcinski's talking about right now. They're pointing at his injury, but Dulac is in pain, grabbing on that right hand of his, getting stung by that one. I don't even think that was an out. I think he might have hit his bat. They're saying he fouled that one off, and he's going to have to do this one over again on the 1-2. So Carson Dulac is going to get to do the 1-2 over with the sting on his right hand right now. We'll see if he can get revenge right here on Hirsch after taking a big hit. I think the reason why he's still batting is because he swung and it hit his bat while he was hit. As this one's taken low for ball 2. It's at a 2-2 count with 1 out now in the bottom of the 3rd. Base hit could potentially give him the lead right back. As this one's popped up, I think he just missed it to the right fielder. Mechajinski has a beat on it and catches that one as Gordon holds at second. 2 outs gone by here as Hudson trying to get out of some damage here in the bottom of the 3rd. As we've been going back and forth left and right. Hudson starts off with a lead. Germantown ties it. Hudson takes the lead back, and now Germantown ties it again. That's just this type of night we're going to be coming in for, and it might even be a late night, too. Could be one of the last games on the night here to finish at the PBR Showcase tournament here in Franklin of night 1 of 2. First pitch taken high on Logan Zaverill. 1-0 count to Zaverill. Nick Hirsch up to 58 pitches now on his pitch count on the 1-0 count. This one grounded to third. Is that a fair ball? It is. The third baseman, Gordon. Run, baby, run. Third, rounding home. Gordon scores on a base hit. And the big guy gets a big base hit to give the Germantown Warhawks the lead. They called it foul. Wow. They made it seem like it wasn't, though, right? And the rule is it has to. Wow. As Germantown faithful doesn't like that call. And the Germantown dugout as well. What do you think, Matt Peck? Foul or fair? I thought that was fair.
Couldn't tell. I wasn't watching.
I saw the bag. It was fair until it, like, passed third base.
Hey, you want to replay?
You can replay it. We got replay here. But I tell you what, Carter Gordon was zooming the home plate after that one. That was a cool sequence, but he has to do it again now. As
I'll tell you what, if that call ends up changing the game,
that could haunt him in the end.
The whole Germantown team will be watching our stream after to see if it was fair or foul.
Yep. I was kind of going off of how the Germantown side was reacting off of it. It looked like a base hit, but now they have to earn it again. 2-0 count. This one taken low for ball 3 on Logan Zaverill. But that would have been a fun sequence right there for Carter Gordon getting that stolen base and then rounding around third to give Germantown the lead right back. So a 3-0 count. This one taken inside for strike 1. Zaverill didn't agree with that one as he was looking like he was already starting to head over to first for the walk, but you're going to have to keep making him work for it. So now a 3-1 count for Logan Zaverill. Here we go. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and they finally get out of the jam, but we stay tied here, and that call could come out in the end potential here as we are through 3 innings of this game. We are even up at 3. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Big Putts is the greatest indoor mini golf experience in the universe, as determined by unofficial independent voting. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield is open 7 days a week. Plan your next night out, weekend, birthday party, company outing, or an afternoon delight of mini golf at Big Putts. After a round of golf, test your skill in the area's best arcade. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield and Big Putts on Facebook. I like Big Putts and I cannot lie.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Welcome back to Franklin Field here. 3 innings through the game, and we're already an hour and a half through this one. We still got a couple more innings left to go here with boys baseball on Zaleski Sports at the PBR tournament here in Franklin Field, home of the Milwaukee Milkmen. As last inning, we had a little bit of a controversial call, but we looked at the replay, and I think me and Matt Peck agree that that was a foul ball right there hit by Zavero. That could have ended up giving Germantown the lead. That one was hit a little left of the bag right there by Zavero, and that was a pretty good call by the umps right there to keep this score tied at 3. But now we head to the top of the 4th, leading off and taking a foul ball to start it is Steele Home. Still got to get used to that name. Owen count to Home as he takes time out. Evan Lauer continues to do his relief on the mound here for his second inning of relief for Germantown, trying to keep the score where it is right now and try to have the Germantown offense get right back in this game for the lead. As that ball's taken right on the outside corner for strike 2. This one hits the plate right there for ball 1. So 1-2 count to Steele Home. As he takes that one outside for ball 2. As now Grady Cheever is going to go right to the mound now and go for a mound visit with Evan Lauer and talk with him a little bit here as the count stays 2-2. Just making sure they're all on the same page right now on what pitches they want to throw. It's 1-versus-1 matchup right now, Home versus Lauer. Here in the top of the 4th. Two count. Lauer deals. Swing and a miss at the ground. No, he's got to go get it. Cheever doesn't notice it. And it was a strikeout, but Steele Home gets on base anyways because you got to make the play at first still after striking him out on a wild pitch. I don't think Cheever was really ready for that one. He just thought that was a regular strikeout and he let that one go. But you got to be aware of those baseball rules. Whenever it's a wild pitch and you're swinging for a strikeout, you still got to secure the play at first base. So now that means Steele Home's going to get to first. Now with no outs. And we're back at the top of the order with Logan Hagman, the guy that hit the home run to start this ball game. As he takes a pitch inside to start the at-bat for strike one. As another mound visit comes right now for Grady Cheever. Looked like he was really taking his time on that one. But I think Lauer just trying to get a little out of his head right now as Logan Hagman. Flashback to that first inning, like I said earlier. That solo home run to start off the game is no joke. As Hagman's got some pop in his bat as well to get that ball out. So Lauer's still really taking his time right now. Throw this next pitch as it's 0-1 on Hagman as he takes another strike right at the bottom of his zone. Good spot to put it right there, off speed that time. As Hagman's going to have to come back now, down 0-2 in the count. Here we go, 0-2. Swinging a drive to left field, and it's fair ball down the left side. Christian Griffin was chasing it. That ball just hit fair territory, and it's a base hit for Logan Hagman. Here with no outs. Hudson looking to do some more damage here in the top of the fourth. Guys on first and second with no outs. With Sam Abramson coming to the plate. Hagman now 2 for 3 on the day with a homer and a base hit. A double and a triple away from the cycle. Sam Abramson 0 for 1 with a walk today as he checks that first pitch for ball one. But Lauer really wanted that call. It looked like he could have went right there, but he's chirping with that field umpire. He can't make the call though, right? Oh. Yeah. This one's fouled at the back screen for strike one. 1-1 is the count on Sam Abramson. As Hudson looking to put this game at the big deficit early right now in the middle of this one. Abramson calls timeout. Now rethink it again in the box. 14 pitches in the pitch count for Evan Lauer. His name looks so tempting to almost say Eric Lauer, but that's the former Brewers pitcher who wasn't too good with us. Keep thinking that's his name sometimes accidentally. Yep. 1-1 count to Abramson. Takes a pitch outside for ball two on that left corner. Right corner, I should say. Bottom right corner. Got him outside a little bit right there. 2-1 now on Abramson. Two-one pitch. Swing and a miss. For a big strike two. Big hack right there by Abramson. And now 2-2 count. Strikeout or double play could be really huge right here for Germantown to try to attempt to get out of this inning. Still guys on first and second with no outs. And a 2-1 count, 2-2 count to Abramson. A big hit right here could give him a big lead right now. 2-2. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike three, and I think it's just a strike three called right there think he might have checked his swing too, but a big first out of the inning for Germantown and Evan Lauer to get out of that one. But he's still got a little bit more work to do, as now he's got to face the third baseman, Landon Zuley now, who's 1 for 1 in the night. That bloop double early on in this game to get a run on the board for an RBI. Here we go. He's going to take all the way for the first pitch right down the middle for strike one. Oh, 1 count. This one hit high and out of play into the seats, make it in Hudson territory. Someone falls right back into the Milkman dugout, or the Hudson dugout. Oh, 2 is the count on Landon Zuley. This one hit. That's not going to fall to center field. It's going to be caught by Dulac, the right fielder. He's made a couple big plays in right field today, as he just missed that one as well. So now 2 outs here in the top of the 4th after that leadoff walk and leadoff base hit. It's looking like Evan Lauer has a chance to get himself out of this inning right now, after having 2 guys on first and second with no outs. So now, but he has to face Hunter Carlson, now the catcher, before he could try to get out of this one. And Carlson looking to put Hudson back in the league for the 3rd time again today. This game's had a lot of lead changes so far. First pitch is taken in. Strike. Strike 1 is called right there, looking on the curveball. This is another pitch taken outside for ball 1. And if you're Hudson, you really got to put the ball in play right here. You don't want to go out, get out. You want them to get out of this inning after you had 2 guys on base with no outs. As this one goes to the back screen, goes right past Cheever, and the runners advance to second and third. Home and Hagman, as now a base hit could give Hudson a 5-3 lead easily. Does Carlson have the power to do that, though? Some kids screaming in the crowd right now. Just trying to get in his head, but they're going to walk the base to load the bases, as they don't want to face Carlson, as he knows how to put the ball in play right now. But they're going to instead face Bezanson now. Brandon Bezanson comes to the plate with the bases loaded, trying to give Hudson the lead right back with a big hit right here. A double could clear the bases and give him a 3-run lead. This is a big at-bat right here, ladies and gentlemen. Lauer deals. First pitch taken low for ball 1. Hudson's dugout is really getting their money's worth with Lauer right now, just heckling at him right now. Can hear him screaming all the way up from the press box. 1-0 pitch taken on that right corner for strike 1. This is a big play right here. Big plate appearance. 1-1 count to Brandon Bezanson. 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. And he draw another one right here, potentially give Hudson the lead right back once more. This one taken swing and a miss. Big cut right there by Brandon Bezanson. Now he's down 1-2 in the count. With 2 outs here, a big end of this at bat right here, potentially. Here we go. 1-2 count, 2 outs, bases loaded. Game tied at 3 in the top of the 4th. Can Evan Lauer get out of it, or can Brandon Byzantian break this game open for Hudson? Here we go. The 1-2. Popped up, and that's going. Can the catcher grab it? That's going to fall right in front. I thought that was coming to us for a sec. I was like, wait a minute. That one follows right back, but Cheever didn't have enough room to get to that one, or enough time, I should say. There's plenty of room here in the backstop behind home plate. Just didn't have enough time as that one was falling fast with the wind. Here we go. We're going to do the 1-2 again with the bases loaded and 2 outs. As Lauer takes a timeout. 27 pitches thrown on the night for Lauer. Can he get out of this jam right now in the top of the 4th? 1-2 pitch. Swinging a foul ball. Just got a tip off of that one, off of the top of the bat. Rat time for Brandon Byzantian. As we will do the 1-2 once more. 9:18 right now, and we're only in the top of the 4th inning still. It's been a thrilling game. A lot of runners on base tonight. 1-2 again. Taken outside for ball 2. I want a little wild pitch. Good job by the backstop Grady Cheever that time to keep that ball right in front of him from getting out of a hand right there, as I could have stopped. That could have scored a run easily if a wild pitch happens. But if someone ends up throwing a wild pitch, this one's going to go right behind him to the backstop. It would give Hudson the lead right back. This one, 2-2 pitch right up the middle. Shortstop. Ferguson has it, and the Whitefish Bay gets out of the jam, and we stay tied as we head to the middle of the 4th inning. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Milwaukee's best deal on Detroit iron starts right here.
2324 Jeep Grand Cherokees with 10% off MSRP. Plus 24 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 starting at $49,499 with $5,500 in rebates or 3.9% for 72 months.
For cars and trucks, imported from Detroit, and deals made famous in Milwaukee, it doesn't get any better than this.
Is there a Griffin hub tag on your car?
Welcome back to Franklin Field here. 3-3 is the score in the through 4.5 innings gone by right now, or 3.5 innings gone by right now, as we're even up at 3 here at the PBR baseball shoot. What did I say? Shootout. This is not basketball. Baseball tournament here at the Rock. Main event here tonight here at the Franklin Field is Germantown versus Hudson, who are tied at 3-3 in a game that's gone back and forth this whole way through. So coming up to the bat for Germantown is number 13, Lazila. As he takes this one hit for a foul ball, has now 0-2 on the count. Nick Hirsch still staying on the mound for Hudson here in the bottom of the fourth. Three pretty solid innings other than a couple of errors and a couple of base hits. 3 earned runs, though. The pitch count stays pretty low, but there is an arm getting loose in that bullpen for Hudson now. So the 0-2 pitch taken outside for ball 1. Just a little out right there on that curveball. One-two count to Lazila. Swing and a miss. Strikeout that time for Lazila, for Hirsch. See, he throws a good one right there. For out number 1. Hagelin at the plate now. Swing and a miss. Oh, he tried to get a homer out of that one. He swung hard on that. 0-1 is the count. Liam Hagelin pops this one up, and he just missed that one out to center fielder home. Machajewski calls for it on right field for out number 2. As this bottom of the 4th inning starting to go relatively quick now. We've seen a lot of slow innings here tonight, and that's why we're only 4 innings through this one. We're 2 hours into this game already, but can't complain. It's been a really great outing so far here tonight for both teams. Hudson trying to make this trip worth it here, trying to go 2-0, starting with a win tonight and going to have to wake up early for a Rise and Shine game tomorrow against Franklin. This one's hit line off of the glove. So he tried to make a big play off of it. Just couldn't come down with that catch. As it's a double for, ends up being a double for Christian Griffin. You think they're going to call that an error? You see a lot of those, but that was a hard hit ball to second base that time. He's on the Germantown bench chanting "uh-oh" to Griffin, as now coming to the plate is the designated hitter, Shaden Lenti now. 0 for 1 on the night with a walk, or not a walk. He's 0 for 1 tonight just in general. This one hit, line to center field, base hit. Griffin comes around the plate to score, and the Germantown Warhawks have taken the lead off of a base hit by the designated hitter, Shaden Lenti, and breaks this game right open once again, making another lead change right now. Germantown back in front. A 4-3 lead now. Hirsch giving up 4 runs here. Just try to keep this game where it is now as he tries to pick off Lentini. Pitch count starting to get a little high for Hirsch with 73 pitches now in the night. But Germantown has retaken the lead as that one's taken outside for ball 1. In the bottom of the 4th. There we go. Swing and a miss, and it goes back to first. Did he get him? Yes, he did. What a play by the catcher, Hunter Carlson, to be aware of it and throw it to Brathrall to get out of this inning. But Germantown does take the lead 4-3 at the end of 4 innings. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a good finish here from Franklin. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Franklin Field here. 4-3, Germantown leads on Hudson here as we head into the top of the 5th inning now, with Hudson up to the plate to start it. On the mound still is Evan Lauer to come out here for his 2nd or 3rd inning of relief now here in the top of the 5th. Soheed at the plate for Hudson. Takes a ball to start the at-bat. This one's been a pretty highly anticipated game tonight. Both teams top 25 ranked by PBR here at the showcase, as that one's taken down below for ball 2. Two-0 count, takes a strike inside for strike 1, as now Soheed is up 2-1 in the count right now. Did he foul that one off? 2-2 count now to Jack Soheed. Hudson, I wouldn't even be surprised if they get right back in this game. Germantown, it's been the opposite way around. Hudson's taking the lead. Germantown's tied it. Hudson's taking the lead again. They tied it. Now Germantown takes the lead. 2-2 count. That's going right out of the stadium for a foul ball. Four to 3 is the score in the top of the 5th. 2-2 bounced in the ground, and now we're even at a full count now, as that one's a wild pitch in the dirt. So let's see what Jack Soheed has here on the full count. Down 0-2. Down 1 run here in the game. Let's see a thrilling game so far here tonight of our 2-game doubleheader here with Germantown and Greendale. 3-2 count, swing and a miss. Lauer got him with the fastball that time for out number 1. It's not a sword, some people would say. So now coming to the plate now for Hudson is who's Brantham. Brathel takes strike 1. The at-bat. 38 pitches thrown tonight by the starting pitcher. or not the starting pitcher, the relief pitcher, Evan Lauer, as he takes a pitch outside now for ball 1. 1-1 is the count on Brathel. One pitch. Taken high upstairs for ball 2. 2-1 to Brathel now. Due up next for the Hudson Raiders as that ball's taken down for a ball. 3-1 is the count now. He's got to come back a little bit now. Jason Medzinski is due up next for Hudson as that ball's taken low for ball 4, and the tying run is aboard for Hudson now on a 5-pitch walk by Brathel, staying disciplined at the plate. Now coming to the plate is Medzinski. Medzinski coming up with the guy on first, trying to help Hudson trying to get right back in this game again. 3 lead changes tonight. First pitch, hit the shortstop. Ferguson to second. Throw to first is in time. The double play to Gordon. 6-5-3 right there. Or 5-4-3, I should say. As Germantown gets out of another jam as we head to the bottom of the 5th. 4-3 is the score. Germantown leads on Hudson. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Big Putts is the greatest indoor mini golf experience in the universe, as determined by unofficial independent voting. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield is open 7 days a week. Plan your next night out, weekend, birthday party, company outing, or an afternoon delight of mini golf at Big Putts. After a round of golf, test your skill in the area's best arcade. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield and Big Putts on Facebook. I like Big Putts and I cannot lie.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Franklin Field, home of the Milwaukee Milkmen here. 4-3 is the score here at the PBR baseball. Last game of this first night here on Zaleski Sports. We had Greendale versus Brookfield Central earlier that ended in a walk-off with Brookfield Central walking it off on Greendale. But tonight here in this one, it's a little bit of a different story as both teams have gone back and forth. Score lead changes here. Oh. Strike 1 is taken. That time to start it. Tonight's game is sponsored by Fleet Farm. Pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food, treats to toys and health products under one roof from all the brands you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. So the count is 1-1 right now on Ryan Ferguson here to start the bottom of the 5th inning for Germantown. They're going to keep Nick Hirsch on the mound right now for the Raiders. And this one's taken a little bit outside for ball 2. Hirsch has had a pretty good outing so far here other than the 4 runs, but most of those runs have came off of errors. So obviously this is a night to forget for Hirsch, like for the guys in the field sake, as that one's taken up and high for ball 3. 3-1's the count on Ryan Ferguson, who's 0 for 1 today with a walk. So we're here in the bottom of the 5th. There's the 3-1 to Hirsch. To Ferguson, he takes that one way outside. And a 5-pitch walk. Ferguson gets on base here to start the inning. Right now at Griffin Ford Waukesha, it's the ultimate New Year special. Griffin will inspect and rotate tires, check battery, complete multi-point inspection, check your heat, change your wiper blades and air filter, all for $179.95. That's Griffin Ford of Waukesha. The bottom of the fifth now, Grady Cheever up to the plate. Now he's 0 for 2 on the night. Germantown looking to do some more damage here for some insurance runs to make it a little easier on whoever pitches next, whether it's Evan Lauer or who else could it be. Pitch down below for ball 2. Looking at Germantown's schedule this year, they've had a couple losses already so far this season. As that one's taken outside for another ball. Germantown's 3-2 on the season. They've only played 5 games up to this point. This would be a pretty big win here on a top 10 team ranked by PBR in the state. Had a big win against Brookfield Central, and then they lost to Brookfield Central. It's 5-2. Beat the University School 13-1. Lost to Menominee Falls. I almost said Menominee 5. 5-0. They beat Homestead 5-3, and they beat Brookfield East 7-2. So they could get a win right here tonight. This is their only one and only game here at the PBR event. But how about this? Tomorrow afternoon, Coach Jay Wojcinski gets to go and play his former team on the road. So that should be a pretty big game for him tomorrow to go back to the team where he won the state championship with last year. As that ball's taken outside for ball 4, he'll take his base and 2 walks to start this inning. Nick Hirsch is starting to lose his command a little bit right now for Hudson. Big hit right here for the first baseman. Up to the plate now is Carter Gordon. Trying to break this game open once again for Germantown. Bro, I know you're doing that, bro. So here we go. Guys on first and second with the power hitting Carter Gordon at the plate. And did he go on that first pitch? No, he did not. Held that one back a little bit here in a wild pitch, and it's 1-0. Hirsch has thrown his last 6-7 pitches that are balls. And this count is 1-0 here with no outs on Hirsch on that curveball. Big hit that could get to the warning track and break this game right open and put him up 3. You got speed on the bags right now with Ferguson and Bezanson on there. Or not Bezanson. I think they have a pinch runner at first. It's number 16, Ian Demichel. One of the utility guys for Germantown. 2-0 count to Gordon. Takes another pitch on the right corner for strike 1. I think that one was a little bit low right there. I think it would have been a ball, but 2-1 is the count now on Carter Gordon with guys on first and second, no outs in the bottom of the 5th. Here we go. This one grounded to the third. Abramson going to third and going to first. He missed it. That ball gets away from Bradthrow. Bad throw by Abramson. Ferguson rounding third. He'll score. And another error by Hudson costs them. And Germantown extends their lead to 5-3 now. Throw got past him. Honestly, when you don't have the speedy guy like Carter Gordon, you gotta, if you're Sam Abramson, you just take your time to make that throw. He was only halfway through, and it looked like he tried to rush through it. You gotta take your time on that one, and that's costly right there for Germantown. For Hudson, I should say. Yeah, Ian DeMitchell scores on that one. All the way from first. That's how you know they had some speed on the bags right now. He was pinch running. Ball's taken low for ball one. Dulac at the plate for Hudson. Or Germantown, man. It's getting late. We're at 9:43 here. Got a feel for Hudson. They got to play a game in less than 12 hours from now. And they're still got a couple more innings to play left in this one. It's kind of like one of those back-to-back feels in like an NBA or NFL, or not NFL, MLB type feel here. Nope. Maybe after the game tomorrow. They're still there. And a big swing and a miss right there for Dulac. This one, another big swing in the minute and cut right there by Sean Gregorius, who is pinch hitting now for Germantown. Oh, 2-2 to Gregorius. Swing and a miss and a strike three. Swinging right there as Hirsch. Trying to finish this game right now, or finish this inning at least here, as this pitch count up to 94 now. I believe the pitch count is 100 where you got to leave, right? Yeah. So he's 6 pitches away here before he could get pulled. I'm sure this is for sure his last inning of relief, no matter what. But it hasn't been a pretty one for him tonight here, giving up 5 runs. As Jay Wojcinski is going to talk to the home plate umpire right now about something. Pinch runner substitution. We'll see who goes to first in that. But for now, we'll give a quick shout out to our sponsors, as if it pops up on my phone. There we go. Looking for great family entertainment? Look to Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield. Full indoor 18-hole mini golf course, arcade, games, and more. Also look to Big Putts for your next birthday party and family gathering. Call Big Putts at 414-373-0505 to book your event now, and visit Big Putts on Facebook. I like Big Putts, and I cannot lie. First pitch is taken low for ball one. Landon Zavero at the plate for Germantown. Logan Zavero takes a strike on the left corner now for the first. So pinch running at second base is Jack Bowder, the junior who plays catcher and first base. Just pinch running for now. He's got a pretty big lead at second base, though, as he's ready to run if Logan Zavero gets a big base hit or something right here. 1-1 count. Taking high for ball two. Two-one the count to Logan Zavero. This one popped up. Pitcher trying to get right on it, and he makes a, oh, he dropped it out of his hands. Are they going to call that fair? Foul? Man, he almost made a terrific play, Hirsch. dives for it as he falls into foul territory. It's going to be called a ball, and Logan Zavero's going to have to do it again, but this time it's going to be a 2-2 count in the bottom of the fifth with 2 outs. So we will do the 2-2 now. To Zavero. Takes a ball low for ball 3, full count. With 2 outs and a guy on second in the bottom of the fifth. Germantown looking to keep extending this lead here and get these insurance runs and try to get out of here in a hurry before they got to play Whitefish Bay tomorrow. Obviously, Hudson wants to get this game done pretty soon because they're not going to get too much sleep tonight with how long they've played tonight. Full count, swing and a miss. Hirsch ends his night with a strikeout, gives up 5 runs though, and we're through 5 here at the PBR tournament here at Franklin Field. 5-3, Germantown leads as we head into the final 2 innings of this game. You're watching, all right.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
All right, hello friends, welcome back. 5-3 is a score here. Germantown leads over Hudson here as we head in the top of the 6th inning. As this game's gone back and forth until this last couple innings where Germantown has really taken this game over. And a pretty good couple innings of relief for Evan Lauer here on the mound as Germantown's 6 outs away now from finishing this game off. But Hudson, they won't go out in a hurry as they're ranked number 7th by PBR, but Germantown's also ranked 17th as well. Germantown looking to advance to 5-2 on the year, or 4-2 on the year, while Hudson would try to advance to 5-2. So Steelholm will lead off here for Hudson as he takes his first 2 pitches outside of the zone, so it's a 2-0 count on Steelholm. Still love that name. Lauer's still on the mound here as he takes 3-0. Ball right there. So Lauer a little behind to start this inning. Down 3-0 in the count. As he takes this one, just hit that top corner for strike 1. I would imagine if Lauer could get out of this inning, he'll probably pitch the 7th as well, as his pitch count's still relatively kind of low right now as he's at 47. But a leadoff walk to start it here. Steelholm gets to first base, and the tying run comes to the plate. I think it's going to go back to the top of the order now. Yep. So Logan Hagman, who's hit a homer and single today. The guy Hudson just wants up right now at the plate to put them right back in this game as he takes a strike on the right outside corner to start this at-bat. And I've noticed this in his first 3 at-bats. He's taken that first pitch almost all 3 times. So it's 0-1 on Hagman. He takes a ball high that time. 1-1 the count. Does Hagman have another bomb in him right now? Another homer tank he could hit out of this stadium right now to tie this game right up. He's definitely got the power to do it, as we saw in that first inning. 1-1 count. Runner goes a second, and he is safe. Steal home. Steals his base and lives up to his name right there. He doesn't really live up to his name unless he really steals home. But he steals a base for sure right there and gets a second base. So guys on second with no outs here in the top of the 6th. A 1-2 to Logan Hagman. Even a base hit could be a big one right here, as Steele Holmes got some big, nice speed on the bags right there. As the wild pitch gets right there, Holmes going to go back to second. As now it's a 2-2 count on Logan Hagman. Here we go. Lauer looks back and checks behind him. Does it one more time as he steps off the mound right there. And he's going to try to redo it again. Like I was mentioning again, Logan Hagman's kind of got that Ozzie Albies batting stance as he takes strike 3. Called on the bottom of the zone. And that's a big out right there for Evan Lauer. How about that? As now coming up the plate is Sam Abramson now. 0 for 2 on the night with a walk. First pitch is taken low for ball 1. Hudson needs to get at least something on here. Try to get back in this game and get some momentum back. Germantown's carrying it all right now. And it's sure looking like it with Evan Lauer on the mound. 1-0 count to Sam Abramson. Takes that pitch in for strike 1. This one pitch thrown, fouled off on the third base side. It's a 1-2 count now with 1 out here in the top of the 6th with a guy on second. Try to get a piece of that curveball right there, Sam Abramson tried to do. Looks like they got another pitcher warming up in that Germantown bullpen. We'll see who it is potentially here. Maybe he'll be the closer next inning for him. 1-2 count, swing and a miss. He got to secure it at first. And Cheever throws it to Gordon, but the runner does advance to third. But their good side to Germantown right there is that they get the second out on a strikeout. Pretty good outing right here for Evan Lauer. This could be his final out he's going to try to get right here. Honestly, right now, if you're Hudson, got a guy on third right now with 2 outs. Try to put the ball in play right now with Zuli at the plate right now. And then Zuli takes the... Really? I think so, yeah. I heard he yelled block. Yeah, they called a balk. And the runner advances to home, and it's a 1-run game now. What do you do? Stepped out the mound or something? I think so, yeah. He did some illegal engagement. What's this? I'm not that familiar with it. What's a sign when they call it? I think Evan Lauer just stepped off the bag that time, but Wojcinski's going to try to come out of the mound and try to ask what happened on that play with that balk. Some fan in the crowd says you're terrible to the umps, but they're going to let this call stand right now, and it's going to be 4-5. Germantown's lead cut down to 1 now. Off of the balk right there. And, oh, you know what? I guess I could consider it. I'm going to call it right now. Steal home pretty much just stole home on that. Living up to his name right there. Oh, man. So 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Hudson has cut the lead to 1 now off of the balk. Definitely keeping this game within reach. This one grounded to the shortstop Ferguson to first. Can't field it. And Zuli's going to go to second base, and he'll easily be safe right there. And the tying run is on second base now. That ball got away from Carter Gordon. And I still don't know why, but Ryan Ferguson looked like he had time to throw that ball. And they rushed it again. So now the tying run goes to second. The go-ahead comes to the plate for Hudson now. It's a questionable one right there, as now coming to the plate is Hunter Carlson, the catcher now for Hudson, to try to even this game right up at 5. We've had a lot of lead changes here today. We could have another one right now, potentially for a tie. A lot of ties today, I should say, too. 4-5 is the score, top of the 6th. Fasten those seatbelts. Even if you're driving right now, fasten those seatbelts. This is going to be a tight game. Big swing and a miss right there. 0-2 is Carlson down right now. And here we go. A big pitch coming up here. 0-2 count. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Germantown leading 5-4 with the guy on second. The tying run at second. Go ahead at the plate. Can Carlson put a big play in his bat right here? Or can Lauer get out of this? Takes the ball outside for ball 1. The 1-2. Swinging a foul to the backstop. So we will do the 1-2 over again here with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Guy on second base. That's Landon Zuli at second. He's pretty speedy. He could score off of a base hit right here from Hunter Carlson potentially. Here we go. The 1-2 pitch once again. Swinging a foul ball to the Hudson dugout. I hit 10 o'clock here right now. Predicting this game. This game's madness. This game could go to extra innings for all we know. But that's why this game is so unpredictable. 4-5 is a score. Crossing the 2.5-hour mark of this game. 1-2 count. Fouled off again. Off to the third base roof by the concession stand. So once again, we will do the 1-2. Evan Lauer really working his pitch count up now, 65 pitches. And Hunter Carlson trying to put a charge in this ball. This one fouled off right again, this time to the back screen. And we will continue to do this one again. And that's what I like from Hudson right now. Carlson just keeping the ball alive, just trying to get that barrel on the ball. But he's just got to make it a little fair. He's a little late on these pitches right now. Can he get one in time right here? Or can Lauer just keep getting out of this one? Swing and a miss! Off of the off-speed pitch, and the Germantown gets right out of it again after that balk. Hudson gets one out of it as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. 5-4 is the score. Germantown leads on Hudson. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
For the best price on the Bowtie brand, all roads lead to Griffin Chevrolet in the auto mall.
Lease this 24 Chevrolet Trax for $255 a month or 36 months. Or when you lease this 24 Chevrolet Silverado, pay just $348 for 36 months.
Find new roads, discover old friends. There's no better way than with a Griffin Chevrolet.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or zero sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
All right, welcome back to Franklin, Wisconsin at Franklin Field, the home of the Milwaukee Milkmen. 5-4 is the score. Germantown leads over Hudson as we head into the bottom of the 6th inning right now. Hudson trying to make this game interesting off of that balk right there that Evan Lauer stepped off the bag with a runner on third. Got the score right there to cut the lead from 2-1 now. But we're in the final 1 inning left of the game right now, and I got to say we're in for a finish, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say my signature again. Buckle those seatbelts and get ready for a roller coaster ride, as we're in for a treat finish right now. But right now for Hudson, they got to contain Germantown, and it starts with pitcher number 22, Nick Heisler on the mound right now here in relief right now, and he'll face Lazila to start it off. Colin Lazila to start off here as throw to second right now for the final warm-up pitch, as Nick Heisler's job is to keep the score where it is. And Germantown, they got to try to keep extending that lead right now. But both teams play tomorrow, and Hudson, they got to get out of here in a hurry because they got to get their rest before a big game against Franklin tomorrow morning here right at this very field. Big swing and a miss by Lazila to start the at-bat. And that one's fouled right below us for a 0-2 count now. Heisler deals. And a big swing and a miss at the fastball. Strikeout to start the inning, as now coming up to the plate now, Hagelin. Liam Hagelin comes up to the plate with 1 out. How about a good start right there for Nick Heisler, striking out Lazila on 3 pitches. So he starts this at bat with the ball on the outside corner on the left. Hagelin 0 for 2 on the day, looking for a base hit or try to get on base right here. 1-0 the count to Hagelin. This one popped up to center field. Steele home has a beat on it, and he makes the play for out number 2 in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs gone by here in the 6th inning. The closer for Germantown getting ready for the top of the 7th inning for the final 3 outs, as you're really going to need them tonight here, as they're Germantown only up by 1. Christian Griffin at the plate now follows that one out to the Hudson side of the dugout. Out of play into the seats. And I give credit to the 2-3 families that came out for Hudson tonight here, traveling the 4.5 hours, 312 miles away from here. Definitely be at tomorrow's game, as this one's popped up in the air. Heisler's going to get it, and he gets that play right there, and we're through 6 innings, ladies and gentlemen. 5-4 is the score as we head into the top of the 7th inning. The closer comes in for Germantown. We'll see if they can finish this game off, or can Hudson pull off a comeback. You're watching Boys Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here it's time to stretch here as we head into the top of the 7th inning. I guess you could save it for the middle of the 7th if we get there, but Germantown up 5-4 here, and the last chance for Hudson here in the top of the 7th inning. Very great game here from PBR tournament here at the Rock here, the final game at the Franklin Field tonight here. We'll do this over again. Elijah Vanks-Salata here with you tonight here. Matt Peck producing tonight. Matt Peck will have the call for us tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for breakfast with Franklin and these Hudson Raiders. And then at night, I got the call again for St. Thomas More and Kettle Moraine at 7:30 tomorrow night. And we will do it all over again tomorrow. But a very entertaining game here to finish tonight. And now coming in for Germantown is the closer, number 14, Lucas Frank, junior pitcher. He'll have to face Bezanson, Solheed, and Brothel to secure the dub to go 5-2. Looking for Bezanson. Can Hudson make that last-minute comeback effort and try to take the lead right back? If they do, they have to still try to secure a save, as the first pitch is fouled into the Whitefish Bay, or not Whitefish, Germantown fans. Keep thinking that I keep saying Whitefish Bay because Jay Wojcinski used to coach them, and these jerseys look relatively kind of same to what Whitefish Bay was working with last year, as the first pitch is fouled off, and Grady Cheever doesn't like what he's seen already from the pitcher Lucas Frank. But now he's going to take it up now. Bezanson trying to put them right back in this game. So that ball's pitched low for ball 1. One the count to Brandon Bezanson. This one's line to center field, a base hit. Haglin got right in front of it, right behind it. And good start to the top of the 7th inning for Hudson. As now the designated hitter, who's that up at bat right now? Soheed is up to the plate. He's going to signal to bunt right here, and he does to the right field side. And it's fouled off to the first base side.
Is that a 9 or 6 back?
6. Huh? Wait. Are they fooling us right now? I swear they just swore. I swear. This is what it says on here, though. It's weird. It says Soheed is at the plate on Game Changer right now. So that's what we're going to roll with right now, but he's signaling the bunt. He takes outside. We'll see. I'm going to go on the roster. Silas Heisler is at the plate right now for Hudson, it looks like. Unless they switch numbers or something. Heisler signaling the bunt. Who's got it? Misses the play, but he makes it at first. No! The runner goes to third. Oh, my goodness. An error. And he's going to second base. He's going to be safe. Nobody's there. How about the effort for Heisler to secure the bunt, an error, and just keep running and being high IQ with that play right there. And a base hit could give Hudson the lead right back. Wow, you talk about chaos in a game like this. Wow. Good awareness right there by the pinch hitting Silas Heisler. I thought when that ball got away, Bezanson could have potentially scored. I think that they're going to call that. It's going to take a lot of work right now for Germantown to get right back out of this one, this jam right here. So there's guys on second and third now, no outs. Brathel comes to the plate for Hudson. A base hit could give him the lead. First pitch taken low for ball one. Brathel, the 1-0 count. Takes it low again for ball two. We've seen a lot of madness today. Wouldn't even be surprised if we see it once again. Can Bennett Brathel put Hudson right back on top? Big swing and a miss for strike one. And that's a pitch that Lucas Frank just needed right there. This game has been madness tonight. That's why you get the best teams at the showcase. That ball is taken low for ball three. And you could potentially walk him right there. On deck for Hudson is Jace Majinski has a big swing and a miss right there by Bennett Brathel. And we will do a full count now with no outs. Sohield and Bezanson at second and third. I expect a big pitch to get him guessing right here. If I'm the pitcher, big swing and a miss right there. Brathel strikes out, and the first out of the inning comes via strikeout for Lucas Frank. But still, you got to be very careful right now. Jace Matajiski, if he can put this ball to the outfield right now, this could tie the game easily. And this could send Bezanson home, and it could even send Sohield to third. So 1 out, 2 guys on second and third. Ball hit. Oh, almost fair. As that one's line. That was kind of a line drive shot. Just didn't get past that third base line. So 0-1 count to Jace Matajiski. As we do the 0-1. This one popped up. Is that deep enough to score? I think it is for sure. Bezanson tags. This game is tied at 5 in the top of the 5th. Looked like Gregorius was in right field to catch that one, but it was a little too deep. And Jace Matajiski with the sacrifice fly to tie this game at 5. And now the go-ahead run 90 feet away from home plate. Yep, steal home. The guy with the hero name is up to bat now for Hudson. First pitch is taken in for a strike. What did I tell you guys? Buckle your seatbelts. This is going to be an extreme finish tonight. It's only fitting that the last game of the night here at the PBR tournament is a thriller. Second pitch lined out to Lazila. And ladies and gentlemen, we are tied as we head to the bottom of the 7th. More baseball coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Big Putts is the greatest indoor mini golf experience in the universe, as determined by unofficial independent voting. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield is open 7 days a week. Plan your next night out, weekend, birthday party, company outing, or an afternoon delight of mini golf at Big Putts. After a round of golf, test your skill in the area's best arcade. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield and Big Putts on Facebook. I like Big Putts and I cannot lie.
We welcome you back to Franklin Field here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 5-5 is a score between Germantown and Hudson. Number 17 Germantown versus number 7 Hudson in the PBR rankings. It's been a shootout here tonight between both teams. 5-5 is a score as we head in the bottom of the 7th. Hudson tied it off of a Jace Matiszewski sacrifice fly to right field to tie this game. How many ties and lead changes have we had today? It's been a lot. But someone's going to have to come through and win this game. And if I'm Hudson right now, if you have to force extra innings, this is going to be a long night for you, as you got to get up in 11 hours and play a game, another game right here against Franklin tomorrow morning, which we will have on Zaleski Sports. But stay tuned again, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, or post-game, I will be interviewing the winning coach and the winning player, but we don't even know who that is yet because this game is so intense. First pitch taken in for a strike. Still on the mound is Heisler. 24, I think. 12. Lentini up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Big cut right there by Shaden Lentini. Big 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. First pitch right there. 3-pitch strikeout for Heisler. Nick Heisler, that's the second time he's done that tonight. And he's pretty much, he looks like he's a shutdown guy right now for Hudson to start this one in the bottom of the 7th. And we got one out down. But we're not the only game going on here at the PBR Rock Shootout, or Rock Baseball. Kendall Moraine tied. They just walked it off on a base hit. And Matt Peck gives me that information on Game Changer, but this one's going to be fitting to walk it off too, maybe. Who knows? Walk off, or someone's going to have to go ahead somewhere. But you got to figure with Hudson, they're going to be very tired if this game goes into extras going into tomorrow morning. Franklin's probably watching this game right now for all we know. 1-0 count in the dirt for ball 2. After the 3-pitch strikeout, Nick Heisler has gone up 2-0 now on Ryan Ferguson. 2-0 pitch to Ferguson. Takes it high for ball 3. Here we go. The 3-0 pitch to Ryan Ferguson. I don't think they're going to give him the green light right here and just hope for the best right here. As that one's down for ball 4 and the winning run is aboard. A 4-pitch walk, and so much can change just like that. Started off with a 3-pitch strikeout for Nick Heisler and now a 4-pitch walk. As now Ryan Ferguson takes his base And Grady Cheever will come up to the plate to bat for Hudson, or Germantown now, in the bottom of the 7th. Extra base hit could potentially win this game and walk it off. Cheever at the plate, 0 for 2 on the night. Heisler could use a big double play right here. First pitch taken outside for ball 1 at the right corner. Crunch time, ladies and gentlemen. Crunch time it is here on Zaleski Sports. The 1-0 count. Taken high again. Throw to first. Not in time. It's a 2-0 count. So 6 straight balls thrown by Nick Heisler. He's got to slow his command down a little bit here and try to get back in the zone. So 2-0 count to Grady Cheever. Grounder to the shortstop. Zuli, he's going to go to first. No, it gets past him, but a really good play right there, and it stays right there. Really good pick right there by Brathrow. That could have saved the game right there. Ferguson could have went all the way around the bases if Brathrow doesn't make that play. As now we got guys on first and second. 1 out down in the bottom of the 7th. The winning run in scoring position now. Just think that Ryan Ferguson had too much speed for them to turn a double play, and that ball was bouncing all the way. It took like 3 to 4 bounces before it got to him, and it gave Ryan Ferguson a lot of time. So Grady Cheever gets an infield base hit now, as now the first baseman, Caleb Gordon, to the plate to try to win this game for Germantown. First pitch taken low for ball 1. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I will go down for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show to interview the winning coach and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game. Carter Gordon trying to be the hero tonight. 1 for 3 tonight. Base hit earlier in the game. Can he get a big pop hit right here? Down low for ball 2. And then all of a sudden it just seems like Nick Heisler, who's had his command really good in the last inning and to start this one, has lost it all of a sudden. Got to find your way back here now, down 2-0 in the count. 2-0 to Carter Gordon. Taken inside for strike 1. Two-1 to Carter Gordon. Trying to win this game for what? For Germantown. That ball's hit to the left field side. Foul ball. Ooh. Almost. Won them the game right there. But he'll get another shot at it now, but it's 2-2. That was like, you were talking almost inches away from being fair and winning the game for Germantown right there. But Carter Gordon will get to do it again, and he got a good curveball to hit from Heisler right there. So 21 pitches on the pitch count for Heisler. 2-2 count, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Guys on first and second and a timeout called with 1 out. Hudson could use a big double play to go to extras right now. We're reaching 10:30 almost. The pitch again to Gordon. Bouncer to the shortstop. Zuli to second. To first. Hudson gets out of it. It's a 5-4-3 double play. Zuli to Ferguson to Brathrow. We're going to head to extras, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at madeacustom.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are 7 innings through this game, and we are heading into extras here in the top of the 8th. We've got a thriller here. We're the last game here at the PBR Rock tournament here for baseball here. Elijah Vincelata with you here tonight, calling this game alongside Matt Peck producing. Man, this game has been really fun to call tonight. Back and forth action, and I can't believe this game started off with a solo home run and then a couple errors. You name it. Everything has happened tonight in this game. So leading off for Hudson is the guy that hit the home run to start the game, Logan Hagman. Can he do it right now? Oh, he wanted it right now. A big swing and a miss. Still on the mound is the guy who was trying to close the game, Lucas Frank for Hudson for Germantown. He continues to stay on the mound, but he really wanted that one. 0-1 pitch. Taken low for ball 1. 2 for 4 in the night. Hagman is 2 for 4 with a home run and a base hit. 1-1 pitch. Taken down and inside for ball 2. 2-1 is the count. If Hudson were to put a charge in this one, it's by the hands in the bat of him right here. A big swing and a drive to deep left field. And it's gone! Is it? No, it's not gone. It's off the wall. I thought it was gone. I had a voice crack right there too. Gotta wait, but wow. You know this game's getting excited when I'm almost losing my voice like that. But a double to start the top of the 7th inning for Logan Hagman. And he almost put it in that right same spot. So now Sam Abramson will come to the... No, wait, yeah, Sam Abramson will... No, wait, what? Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying no, but Sam Abramson will come to the plate. Boy, Logan Hagman was feet away. We're talking like really close. That ball hit the wall at the... He showed that power right there. Are you kidding me? Logan Hagman putting on a show tonight here at the Rock. This one, line to the right field. A base hit. Abramson waved around. Hagman to the plate. Hudson takes the lead. Off of a base hit from Sam Abramson. This game just keeps getting better and better with the madness. And the guy to set it up was the potential player of the game himself, Mr. Logan Hagman, who's 3 for 5 on the day. You know, if this game kept going to extras, I think it's almost time to start thinking that he could try to get the cycle. He's a triple away. But honestly, if you're Hudson, you just want to go home, right? You got a big game tomorrow against Franklin. Well, how about that double as Lucas Frank is pulled from the game after the double and base hit? Man, I really thought Logan Hagman had won that game it wouldn't have been a walk-off, but I really thought I really thought he almost had his second home run right there. That one had some carry to it, and what a thriller we had here, ladies and gentlemen. Started the day off. Matt Peck called that walk-off with Greendale in Brookfield Central with the walk-off with Brookfield Central in the bottom of that 7th inning. And now we get some madness here tonight. Extra innings here. What are we going to see tomorrow with Hudson and Franklin? Or what are we going to see tomorrow night with St. Thomas More and Kettle Moraine? Kettle Moraine even played a thriller tonight. They beat, who did they play? Kettle Moraine. Kettle Moraine played Monona Grove in extra innings. 9 innings make it, and they walked it off. So we've got a whole nother day of baseball tomorrow for you guys, and it's going to be an exciting one. Tonight's game was really worth losing my voice for. That's crazy. Can't believe my voice cracked that one, but on the mound, you see who's on the mound for what number? So number 2, Doug Wagner, the junior pitcher, will come in to keep the score where it is and try to for what Hudson has with the 6 runs right now, as there's still no outs here in the top of the 8th inning. While he warms up, we'll take a 30-second game break. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crop season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
It was last time. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here. Top of the 8th again here. 6-5 lead. This one fouled off right outside of the stadium, back to Rawson Avenue, as Landon Zuli is up to the bat right now for Hudson. Imagine this game just keeps going and Germantown fights right back. 10:34 is the time right now. We've officially hit the 3-hour mark in this game, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a long one. Zuli, runner goes a second. Throw is not in time, and a stolen base for Sam Abramson. Can't turn the double play now. Base hit could give him a 2-run lead. Does Landon Zuli have what it takes to keep putting those insurance runs up on the board for Hudson? Oh, 1 count. Swing and a miss. 1-1 is the count, actually. So make it 1-2 now after that swing and a miss on that fastball from Doug Wagner. Did he strike out? That's why they just switched batters. Yeah, he did strike out for out number 1. So Hunter Carlson comes up to the plate now with 1 out. First pitch taken low for ball 1. And I tell you guys, we had a thriller on Zaleski Sports today. We did have a thriller here in Franklin all day long. It's just going to keep getting even better tomorrow with the games we got on tap for you. That ball's taken down low for ball 2. 2-0 is the count here in the top of the 8th. From what it looks like right now, no one's getting loose in that Hudson bullpen, and it looks like Heisler will try to come out and try to finish this game in the bottom of the 8th. That ball's taken, a generous call right there by the ump, as it looked like it was a little low, but they're going to call a strike for strike 1. 2-1 the count on Hunter Carlson. As he foul tips this one to the ground, and it's a 2-2 count with 1 out now for Hudson, with the guy on second base. Make it Sam Abramson. He's got some speed on the bags. He can roll if Hunter Carlson were to put this ball in play. So here we go. The 2-2 count to Carlson. Wagner deals. And I think that hit him. Yeah, it hit him right in that shin, and he hips his bat, and he goes to first base with one out. Now we got guys on first and second. Doug Wagner starting to work himself into a little bit of trouble now. Now coming to the plate for Hudson is Bezanson. Brandon Bezanson, the designated hitter. First pitch, big swing and a miss. Oh, 1 the count to Brandon Bezanson as that one goes to the ground for ball 1. 1-1 count to Mr. Bezanson. Oh, that one hit him too. No, goes behind him. Or did it hit him? No, it didn't. But Abramson and Carlson advanced easily to second as that one was thrown behind him. Kind of gave me that Mark Canha Mets pitcher vibe from that, but except there was no really issues with this. I would hope these two pitchers don't have beef. These guys live far away from each other. Meet up in La Crosse. Nah, meet up in the Dells. It's more like a midpoint. There's a big swing and a miss right there by Bezanson. Well, the thing is now, this game is going to be broken open with a base hit for Hudson. Two-two to Bezanson. As that one hit him as well. As Bezanson's got something to say to his dugout, fired up as the bases are now loaded. That's back-to-back hit batters right there. As Doug Wagner is starting to lose it with his control right now. Bases loaded with one out. And coming to the plate for Hudson is the second baseman, Soheed. Jack Soheed will come up and try to really break this game open now. If he were to get a double, this game could be bases clearing, and this one could be potentially out of reach. This has been truly a game of runs with both teams tonight. That first pitch taken outside. Good stop by Grady Cheever behind the dish. So that one would have easily scored a run if it got past him. But bases loaded here in the top of the 8th. One out. Hudson has a 1-run lead. As he takes a step off the plate right there. And we'll start this at-bat over again. 14 pitches on the pitch count for Doug Wagner. First pitch of the at-bat. Big foul ball to the back screen for strike 1. I think Hudson really needs to get some runs going here because, you know, Germantown's going to try to be aggressive in the bottom of the 8th like they've been doing all game, trying to keep tying the game up. Big swing and a miss right there by Soheed. And now he's down 0-2 on the count. Jack Soheed, gotta be a little bit careful now on what he swings at. This is a big out right now for Doug Wagner if he could get it on the mound. 0-2 pitch, or 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul. Right off the catcher. You good? It's getting late here, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy to say that we've got to do another game in less than 12 hours. We got to get here bright and early tomorrow morning. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout right there by Doug Wagner for out number 2. And now coming to the plate is Bennett Brathall. 0 for 2 tonight is Brathel. He takes the first pitch down for ball 1. And keep in mind the bases are loaded, so if he walks, runs scores. Hudson really needs to run bad here because can't feel too confident going in with a 1-run lead with a team like Germantown going into bottom of the 8th inning. One. Taken down, and I don't think he said he went. And it's going to be 2-1 on the count now. Bennett Brathel trying to break the game open himself now, too. 2-1 pitch. Swing, and that ball's going to fall for a base hit into the gap. Hagelin has it. 2 runners scored. This game is broken open with a big base hit by Bennett Brathel. Abramson scores and Carlson scores. And it's 8-5 now with 2 outs. It's going to take a long shot effort now from Germantown to get right back in this game. So now at the bat now is Jace Matajinsky. Takes a pitch inside for strike 1. But you talk about the fight and effort Hudson did. You know, you could tell they drove 4.5 hours away from here because they're showing that they want to win and make this trip worth it. That ball's in the dirt for ball 1. And Germantown, they had a fight as well in this game, but right now Hudson really's got all the momentum, and they got a lot of run support right now. 1-1 pitch to Matajinsky. That one is called strike for strike 2. 1-2 is the count on Jace Matajinsky. One-two pitch, and it's fouled outside the stadium once again. We're going to do the 1-2 one more time. Or will it be? Doug Wagner up to 26 pitches now. 1-2 again. Take a little outside for ball 2. You can tell Hudson at this point, they got to feel pretty satisfied with the lead they had, but they still got to be a little careful. Oh, man. Power outage. Are you kidding me? Lights out. The hitting of Hudson really put the lights out of this game. Wow. All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Pack your bags. Let's go home. I don't know what we're gonna do, but this is interesting right here.
Hang on.
Huh?
Let me see if there's a light switch in the other room.
All right, Matt Peck's gonna try to save the day right now for us. But for now, we've got ourselves a thriller here, and Matt Peck's trying to see if there's a light switch somewhere out there. Oh, they're just going to shake hands at home plate. They're done. Oh, that's pretty much going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if we could do an interview now with the lights off, but ladies and gentlemen, here, just keep the light on. Just turn our light on. That's fine. I guess you could show me right now, but so you could see me on the reflection. You could see us on the reflection. So Hudson literally ends this game with the lights out. Their hitting got so hot to the part where the lights went out. That's just the way you got to end the game right there. This game goes into extras. Both coaches call a game. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The game ends in a power outage. Talk about a big comeback for Hudson. And now, hey, this is perfect for Hudson, right? They get to go home now. Maybe go stay at one of these hotels right now. Get to rise and shine tomorrow morning. So that's it for our thriller tonight here on Zaleski Sports for our first day. And 8-5, Hudson defeats Germantown. As Hudson's really cheering with the lights out there. I get a video of this, but they literally put the lights out. Oh, the lights come back on now. Are they going to keep? They're going to come back out. It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. Just wait a minute. Wait, we're waiting first, though. I don't even know where the umpires go. They got to wait for the umpires to come back. Oh, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. This is something else right now. Got to love it. Well, we're looking around right now, but quite literally, Hudson put the lights out because of their hitting. And I don't think if the umps come back, we could play the game. If they're out, it's over. I wonder who could have turned the lights back on, though. No, you didn't. Really? Are you actually serious? Oh. Someone had to have turned the lights on, but Matt Peck's going to go ump while I produce and call the game. Oh, here they come. The umps are returning and making their long-awaited return right back to this game. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got a game to play still. This is a story to talk about for a while. As I'm going to sit back down and wait to see what happens now. Umpires are talking with Jay Wojcinski right now to see what they want to do. He's got his guys out in the field. I'm assuming he still wants to play, obviously. But right when those lights went off, I was like, whoa. You talk about a fun ending like that, huh? I'm still waiting to see though. Now the head coach on Hudson's going over to talk. Here, let's move the camera. Let's move the camera to where the coaches are talking down there. Both head coaches, Jay Wojcinski and Brent Blagan, discussing with the umps right now what they're gonna do. As obviously, we don't know. We don't know what's going on and if they're going to continue to play this game or not. But honestly, if this game ends, I think we could still get an interview now that the lights are on, if it ends. But the umps will come back out. And ladies and gentlemen, after the power delay, we're going to play some more baseball here on Zaleski Sports. This game's just not over yet. Or will it? The field ump is back in the field, and ladies and gentlemen, we're going right back at it here. So at the plate for Hudson, I kind of lost track because we've been out of this for about 10 minutes now. Okay, so Jace Majeski will come back up to the plate now with a 2-2 count with 2 outs. It's funny how they were all shaking hands, too, at home plate, thinking it was over, and a swing and a miss. As we got more baseball to play, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to head to the bottom of the 8th. 8-5, Hudson has retaken the lead off of their amazing hitting that put them right in the lead and supposedly just hit the lights off. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
All of the lights, as Rihanna would say, the lights are back on here at Franklin Field here as we're in the bottom of the 8th inning here in extra innings after Hudson quite literally hit so hard that the lights went out, or hit too much that the lights went out in that dangerous first extra innings. But I think the timer just went out in the stadium or something that the milkman just did to have the power go out. But it's 8-5 here. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. 3 more outs away for Hudson to secure the victory. But this one has definitely been an eventful one. Like I said early in the game, you just don't know what to expect in the game with everything that's gone on. And, of course, the lights go out in it as we take a first pitch ball to start the at-bat with Heisler still on the mound. As a strike one right there is called swinging. That's awesome, though. I mean, the guy's getting to have fun with the lights off. Hudson. This is an experience to remember for a long time for these guys. It's a big trip for him. Oh, my goodness. I think we even lost track of Game Changer because of that. Whoever was running, it was like, all right. Oh, maybe. Nope, they got it back up now. So Dulac is at the plate for Germantown in the bottom of the 8th. 1-2 count, takes a pitch outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Two. And a swing and a grounder to Zuli. Bobbled it, trying to make the play at first, then makes it in time to Brathel for out number 1. So 1 out gone by here. 2 more outs remaining here for Germantown. Now up to the plate is Ferguson. Back to the top of the order. Ryan Ferguson will come up to bat now for Germantown. Takes a pitch outside for strike 1. Ferguson's had a pretty good day so far here. Only 1 hit, but pretty decent. As this one is a ball outside for ball 1. 1-1 the count to Caleb Ferguson. Ryan Ferguson. So much has happened in this game that I'm starting to forget people's names now. That ball's taken inside for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Here with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Just can't believe that the lights really went out in this game. Hudson's offense was so hot that the lights went out. One-two pitch, and almost hits him. Forget to tell you guys that Nick Heisler's on the mound for Hudson. He's been out there for a couple innings now. He's been doing a pretty good job of relief for Hudson tonight. Pitch is taken outside for ball 3 now. Full count to... Actually, this is a... Wait, is that actually Ferguson at the plate? Who even knows at this point? This one's popped up behind us. Is that 8? Oh, yeah, it is Ferguson. So, full count again to Ryan Ferguson. These Hudson guys probably just want to go home, man. They fought hard in this game. Big swing and a miss. Strike 3 is called swinging. And Germantown's down to their last out. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned to our Zaleski Sports post-game show. Nasonville Dairy post-game, as I will go down and interview the winning coach and the winning player right after the Nasonville Dairy ad. First pitch fouled out into the bullpen for strike 1. 0-1 count to Lazila. That one's taken on that left inside corner for strike 2. And now Germantown down to the last strike. Hudson trying to hold on and compete this hard-fought win. With the lights off. Heisler deals. Takes a pitch outside. Ball 1. 1-2 is the count. Heisler up to 36 pitches now. Hudson looking to go 5-2 now, as this is one of the most explosive offenses in the state for baseball. 1-2 count again. Strike 3 called. Hudson secures the victory, and now they start 1-0 here in the PBR tournament, and now everyone can go home now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick game break now, and I'll go down and interview Coach of Hudson and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game.
Big Putts is the greatest indoor mini golf experience in the universe, as determined by unofficial independent voting. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield is open 7 days a week. Plan your next night out, weekend, birthday party, company outing, or an afternoon delight of mini golf at Big Putts. After a round of golf, test your skill in the area's best arcade. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield and Big Putts on Facebook. I like Big Putts and I cannot lie.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Caflagrave.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our Zaleski Sports post-game show. The Hudson Raiders, coached by Brent Blagan. We're going to start with you right now. Hey, big game tonight for your guys here. Traveled 4.5 hours down here. You know, what did it take for you guys to just get this job done tonight?
Well, I think it's our starting pitching did well. Our relief pitching did awesome. We weren't clean and crisp in the field, but we took advantage of base runners toward the end and got runs when we needed them. The kids battled. They fought a lot of energy, never give up. So proud of them.
What does it take? I mean, this is like a big tournament thing you guys are at right now to come to this. Like, How much do these opponents really mean to you guys? Like for when you guys play back up north in the future, like to set you guys up to be a better team in the future?
Yep. So, like, I'm very intentional about the schedule we put together for this team, and coming to this side of state and facing this level of competition is what we look for. So, we're just here to compete. Like, it doesn't matter. It's going to make us better in the long run. If we want to get to where we want to go, it's going to take being in competition like this, and that's why the schedule is the way it is.
All right, thank you for your time, Coach. Go get some rest tonight. All right, we're now joined by our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game. 3 for 5 tonight, or Logan Hagman, man. 3 for 5 tonight. You started the game, then you got the base hit, then you got the double. You were pretty much a triple away from the cycle.
Yeah.
How did it feel to just be here and get those big hits in an MLB-type stadium?
Fun. The boys, you know, we were hyped. Good game. Yeah.
Just out of words. You know, you guys got Franklin tomorrow. They got a really good pitching staff. You know, what's it going to take to beat those guys tomorrow morning early?
Just good defense, pitching strikes, and getting on base early. Get on them early.
All right, so you know what the drill is now, right? You get to hold the mic, and then you get to say your name, and then you're in the house.
I'm Logan Hagman, and I'm in the house. I'm Logan Hagman, and I'm in the house.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
Good luck tomorrow. All right, ladies, from Milkman Stadium, from Franklin Field, and for the PBR baseball shootout here in day 1. We'll be right back here with you guys tomorrow at this very field with these Hudson Raiders taking up. Right at 9 a.m., Matt Peck will have the call with you guys. Thomas Moore, and that's it for tonight. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Elijah McSlott signing off.